All right, so before we get started, I want to say that we're on the unceded territories of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Musqueam peoples, and I give gratitude for allowing me to live, work, and play here. I've been working at pumping on a foil for about 5 days, and it's gone okay, but I want to just show you my progression. I am on the Armstrong 4.5 4-foot 5-inch board, and I've got the lift set up with a 28-inch mast, which is about 71 centimeters, 200 front wing, which is about 1,300 centimeters squared, and the 32 glide. And so far I've been able to get about 2-3 pumps once I land on the board, and we're gonna try to build on that. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Let's just first angle this off a bit so you can see more of the dock. Whoops. Okay, and let's do this. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. My helmet. Now I know it's not cool to wear a helmet for a lot of people, but safety first. You'll see with my wipeouts that if I hit my head on the dock or what have you, it could put me in a precarious situation, so I like wearing a helmet. So that's kind of typical of what happens. I'll get on the board and I just can't get the pumps. Let's see if maybe I can try to place my foot in a different place and see if we can get more success out of it. Yeah, so this is typical. Kind of get going, but my pumping technique is not up to speed. I've been trying to improve my pumping on my efoil, but it's hard to translate it back onto this board. I guess practice makes perfect. Here we go again. I have heard some people say that it's easier on a larger front wing. I do have a 250 lift front wing high aspect, but it's I decided to swap it out, try the 200, but maybe I should go back to the 250. But the 250 is about 2,000 centimeters squared, so it has a lot of surface area, but I'm trying to give this 200 a go. We'll see how we can do. And that, folks, is why you'll wear a helmet. Because my brim actually hit the, I think it was the foil of the board, one or the other. But it protected me from a pretty bad spill. So one of the things I did was I put a little bit of padding and some tape at the front of the board, just in case. When I first started out, I was hitting this on another dock that I started on, and it was putting some nicks and whatnot into the front of the board. So I've since decided to protect my board, at least in this phase, while I'm kind of flailing about and smashing into things. So for all you beginners out there like me that are just kind of flailing about and spilling all over the place, I view it as it's all a process. The goal is to eventually be able to pump for a number of minutes and to catch wakes off of boats, and we have a lot of boats in this area, and in the summertime I want to be able to dock start, catch some wakes off of boats, and taxi off of wakes from one boat to the other, and perhaps do an extended trip. I was thinking maybe even going from an area around here called Horseshoe Bay to Gibson's off the wake of a ferry. It's probably about an hour trip, but I think it would be a pretty good goal to shoot for. So in that time, I'm going to learn how to pump, I'm going to do dock starts, and I'm even gonna try to do beach starts and rock starts. Yeah, I know. You gotta set high goals, right? Shoot for the stars, maybe you'll hit the moon. All right, let's do another one. Well, one thing that's for sure, it's a good workout. We're gonna try to do each one of these attempts in quicker intervals and try to get my heart rate up. So my pumping technique is, again, it needs some improvement. I'm feeling like maybe I'm not getting that nose down far enough before I initiate the rear leg pump. See if I can improve on that. I do have a little bit of tendonitis in my left knee. I'm not trying to make excuses here, but for some reason, at a certain angle, right around here, it caused a little bit of pain in my knee, which might be the reason why I'm not getting a strong pump off the back. I'm gonna try to get lower in my stance and make a minor adjustment so I can put a little bit more power into that initial pump. So part of this whole process is learning to just try to enjoy being in the water, because you're going to spend a lot of time in the water. And bonus is, I feel like I get a pretty good workout between my falling in the water and having to paddle and then bringing myself back up onto the dock. Yeah, if that looked awkward, it felt awkward, but I'm okay. I was trying to put my right foot a little bit further up on the board. I was thinking that maybe if I can get maybe a little bit further up on the board, that would help me dip that nose in for that first initial pump. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm wearing that helmet, because as I was trying to come back up, my foil hit me on the head. And these things they're pretty sharp, and they're made out of carbon fiber, so they're gonna hurt. So again, good reason to have a helmet. Other than that, I don't know what happened on that jump. It's really important to try to get that landing precise. And that's one of the reasons why I try to keep my left hand on the board as long as possible, and that's gonna allow me to be more precise with my landing, and hopefully that will also translate when I start beach starting and rock starting. Oh man, I'm getting ahead of myself. I gotta get this Dockstart first. And I always try to hold the board at the exact same spot. I feel like right around here for my left hand, and here on my right is the ideal spot. I might have to make some adjustments if things don't improve. I might not be getting enough forward glide initially. I'm gonna see if I have to see if I can get a little bit more speed on my takeoff. That might help with getting initial lift and sustaining it. Also, I have my mast positioned at the number 2 setting on this Armstrong FG board. I tried it on the 3rd, but it felt like I had to go too far forward to get any pumping, so I moved it back. And it's all about trying to figure out that placement of the mast and all those other things. Let's give this another go. Okay, so I got more speed, but I didn't get my foot placement right, my front foot. I was too much on my back heel, and I felt like I was gonna fly towards the dock, so I just kind of bailed as safely as possible. One of the things, if you feel like you're gonna fall, just fall. Don't try to hang on, especially at this point, or you might get into an awkward position and end up hurting yourself. All right, let's try it again. Whew. Okay, what I tried to do is move a little bit further forward on the board, and it seemed to kind of work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust my mast position in my bag of goodies. I'm going to get my little tool. And I'm going to move my mast back half a setting. I actually moved it back a full setting, so it is on the #1 setting now. And let's see if that helps. I think I landed too far in the back, which caused the nose to shoot straight up. I'll try to land a little bit further forward. I'm going to try to just land with a good foot position and just glide, just to establish if I'm getting a good foot position before I start pumping. So two things I'm going to think about is getting good speed and then just landing in a proper foot position and gliding for a bit. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I started pumping. Okay, this time I'm gonna just try to get good speed, land in a good spot, and see if I can get a good glide. All right, so what I'm learning is you gotta get on the board in balance before you even start pumping, and right now I can't even do that. Ideally you want to be on the edge of the dock so you can go more straight out, but because we have this other dock behind this one, I sort of have to go out in this direction, which makes it a little bit trickier. But anyways, let's try to just get a good glide, get some good speed, and get a good glide. All right, that's pretty good. I think I got some good glide out of that. I'm gonna try to do that and get some repetitions of the good glide, getting that speed up, landing and get a good glide. All right. So on that glide, I'm gonna try to try to land in a way that my mast is higher up off the water. We'll give that a go, because I feel like I'm too low, and it's not, even if I do want to start pumping, because I'm so low, it's not going to allow me to get some good pumps. So we're going to try to land in a way that we're higher up off the water. Easier said than done. The dock isn't that high off the water. It's not that much. It's only about length of my hand, about 6 inches off the water. So it's I gotta get pretty high up. So I'm gonna have to try to increase my speed and I don't know, maybe have the nose a little bit higher up when I'm about to land on it. We'll see. All right. That wasn't too bad. Okay, let's, I'm gonna just really try to get more speed off the first couple steps. Speed is always gonna create more lift, so we'll try to get our speed up. Hi. We have a kayaker coming through. I'm just recording my attempts at teaching myself how to Dockstart. We've been here a while.
That's funny.
How are you enjoying your day?
The beauty.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Have a good one. All right, let's give this a go again. It's funny, that kayaker that went by, when I told him what I was doing, he just smiled and sort of shook his head. Yes, we're gluttons for punishment, but you know, in the end, it's all gonna pay off. Yeah, it wasn't so bad that last go. See if we can do it again. Speed, and get that landing right. So the landing wasn't perfect, which is why I just kind of held on, and because I was a little bit heel heavy, and you saw the result of that. But it's really important that you land in the right spot. There's a very precise landing area. If you don't hit that precise landing area, you're gonna go sideways. So what's my launch thought? Same as before, I'm gonna just try to get my speed up and get my landing down. Okay, so the speed is good. The landing was pretty good. Just feels like my pumping technique, it might have a lot to do with my back leg. I'm just not able to push hard enough on the back leg. All right, we'll try. We'll stick to the two basic launch thoughts, which is speed and getting that landing. All right, so the speed is good. I nailed the landing, still that same spot. I think my back left leg is maybe a little bit too far back. When I see guys pumping, I typically see their back leg right around here on the foil, on the board I mean. I'm landing right around here. I think I'm gonna try to move my back leg up a bit and see how that goes. So 2 launch thoughts for me still is speed, and this time I'm going to think about landing my left leg a little bit closer to where my left hand is. You know, that actually felt really good. It's the first time I tried it, so it was just a little off, but I think that I'm gonna try moving my left leg up a little bit more and see how that goes. So, in an attempt to try to land with my left foot further up the board, I moved my hand as well. And with the shape of the board, by moving my hand here to here, just that little minute adjustment kind of messed with my takeoff. So I'm gonna go back to my old takeoff, with my old hand position, but I'll just try to land with my left foot further up the board. Okay. One of the things I found was the way the board is shaped. The further I move my hand up the board, it gets wider. So it just makes it harder to hold the board at a wider area. It's easier from the back. So I'm gonna move my hand back a little bit, but try to place my foot right around here, but have my hand placed here. Oh yeah, we'll see how that goes. Same thought, always keeping that speed up. That gives me a larger margin for error, because more speed means more lift. It gives me a little bit more time to land, get my balance to start pumping. So speed and left leg foot placement. Okay, I'm gonna try keeping my hands the way I originally had them from the beginning, and then just focus on speed and getting my left leg in the right spot. Okay, we're at 55 minutes. I think we're gonna go for another 5 minutes. That should give me a few more attempts, and we'll call it a day. But I would say progress is going well. Never thought that I would achieve this in one go or in a short time. I always prepared myself with the idea that this is gonna take a while, and I'm okay with that. It's all about the process. It's all about working through it, allowing my brain to adjust, troubleshooting, tweaking things, and then ultimately, in the end, we will get this. We will get this. All right, let's keep going. All right, so speed, left foot placement, a little higher up the board. really trying to get that initial pump, that first initial pump. I can't seem to get the power in my left leg. It just, it doesn't want to push because there's a little bit of pain in the, just under the kneecap. So, I don't know, I'm gonna maybe have to adjust my technique. I don't know if trying pushing up more off the ball of my foot rather than the heel, or I'm gonna just have to try something so there's not as much pain, so my brain doesn't resist that initial big push off the top. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna still try to get some speed, land with my left foot further up the board, and get some good pumps in. We'll try it again. It's not bad. Not bad, but I'm still not getting that that initial pump, that initial first good pump going. We'll give it a couple more tries. I'm really gonna try to keep the nose of the board higher up, so when by the time I land on the board, I feel like the mast is already it's too far in the water. So I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit higher on the surface of the wing, on a little higher on the surface of the water, so that I have a little bit more time to glide and get that first pump. Okay, wasn't bad. I think when I'm landing a little bit too upright, I'm gonna try to land with my knees bent a little more, so I can get that really good pump. And this dock is it's a plastic dock, which is nice. It's not metal or wood, so the board doesn't get scuffed up as much, and it's good to be on a plastic dock in case your head hits the dock or body parts hit the dock. It's a little bit it's a little bit more forgiving than wood or concrete. So we are now at an hour and 5 minutes almost. Let's give a few more. There's always another day. There's always another day. Okay, speed. Get that landing maybe a little bit lower on my stance. Get that initial pump. Man, I'm wondering if I should take a couple more steps in the run, because right now I'm just doing right leg, left leg, right leg is my launch. I'm thinking maybe I do a couple more extra steps to get a little bit more speed. You know, I think that kind of helps. Having more speed leaves a larger margin for error when you land and start pumping. I think the point is speed. You gotta get speed off your takeoff. All right. I think that's enough for today. I think we did good. I think a couple things that we were good at. We landed a bunch of times, which is good. I'll call that a win. What we can work on is speed and getting that landing, and then getting those initial pumps. But I think today was a good day. Anytime you're able to play in the water, I think it's a good day. So we'll see you guys later.